Hello.
Mike. There. I literally all I did was change the settings that were already set for the mic. Like, I don't understand this headset. I don't understand this headset. Like 90% of the time when I plug my headset in, it's fine. But then this is the 1 in 10 case where I'm not doing anything different. I plug it in the exact same way I do every other time, but it just the mic doesn't work. It makes no sense. Literally all I do is change it from headphone to headset on the Realtek audio console, and then magically it starts working. I don't understand technology sometimes. But yeah, I guess as I was saying, sorry, let me fucking try that again. So let's try that again. Yeah, hi, how's everyone doing tonight? Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted for the first, like, what, 5 minutes or however long that was? 7 minutes? Yeah, okay. So, it was a bit of a late start for the stream tonight because there was a hockey game tonight. It was our season opener, and for some baffling reason, like I was just talking about with myself, I guess, for some baffling reason, our opening game of the season was not on any of our like home sports networks. No, it was on fucking ESPN Plus, their streaming service, exclusively. Like, who gives a shit about ESPN? Like, I'm sorry, but the opening game of the season should not go to some random ass network that nobody in the state cares about. So, yeah, I know Resurrected is out. I just don't see enough to get it at like full price, other than the updated graphics. Like, I'm probably gonna get it if it goes on sale, because it does have some nice like integration, some nice quality of life features. But you can do those same things in base Diablo 2 with mods. But yeah, for some baffling reason, they didn't have our opening game of the hockey season on a home network. So we had to get fucking ESPN Plus just to watch the damn game. And like we didn't even have an account or anything set up, so we had to do all that shit. And it's like, really? And I looked at our schedule. Every other game this month is on a home network. Like, really? It was just really dumb, but we did win tonight, so there is that. And yeah, I wanted to play some Diablo tonight because, you know, it's a late start to the stream. I'm going to be going to bed in a couple hours anyway, so, you know, I just want to do something a little grindy. Been doing a lot of that in Cold War lately with the new season. I'm almost halfway through it already. But yeah, I'm just in the mood to play this, so that's what we're going to do. So, how is everybody in chat doing tonight? I prefer this original game over the new one personally. Offline play in Diablo 2 is my selling point. Oh yeah. I used to play Diablo 2 online. Like I did play online for a time, like when I was younger. I say that when I'm, you know, only 23, but it feels like so long ago. You know, when I was, in high school, grinding this after school, building my character, trading with people online. Man, good times. What is the screenshot even supposed to be? I can't even really tell what it is just by looking at it. Mario in a jar, huh? Yeah, I would not have guessed that, I can tell you that. Yep, my melee is way less effective. So I guess as I was saying off screen, I'm just going to start with this, see how long it takes me to get the rune that I want. Because I'm trying to build the leaf rune word. And I need a tier rune for that, so... we'll see how long it takes us to get one, I guess. I don't know how much progress we're gonna make tonight, but I just want to hang out, chat with you guys. So, yeah, another towel rune. Jesus, I have gotten so many towel runes from the Countess. Is that like the most common rune she can drop or something? Because it's kind of crazy how many of those I've gotten from doing this. It'll be helpful later, but right now it's just kind of not very helpful. Yeah, all these towel runes I'm getting will be helpful later when I have the cube in Act 2 to combine them with, but as it stands right now, it's not super useful. I don't need that, I guess. Oh, some fire res. Alright, let's run it again.
Greetings.
Not interested in talking, Kasha.
Hello.
I put the Natsuki picture as my profile, to be honest. Yeah, I still don't know if I'm eventually going to get a new PFP. I don't even know what I would do for a new profile picture, honestly. Because I've had the same one for so long, it's like, what would I even change it to, you know? Just once you've had the same profile picture for long enough, it's like, you don't even want to change it. Probably that Monica selfie. No, that's too predictable. based for choosing Amy Rose. Well, I chose that smug looking Amy profile picture because that's kind of how I I like to think I can be kind of smug, I think. I don't know, just I like characters that are smug. And Amy's been one of my favorite characters for a while, so that's Sayori selfie. It's the shade Natsuki. I guess I should say, since I was talking about the hockey game earlier, the reason I was so pissed, well, obviously the fact that it wasn't on any of our home networks was ridiculous, but the commentators just sucked on ESPN tonight. I don't know who all they have for commentary people. I never watch ESPN, but yeah, like most of their commentators tonight just did not have either the enthusiasm or the voice for the game. Just like they sounded like they couldn't care less. Just like it was just another day at work for them. It's like I don't like that when I'm watching a commentary. Yeah, and just another thing, they were talking about shit completely irrelevant to the game, like while they were still showing like live footage. It's like I don't care I don't care that you're talking about Kaprizov's hobbies. I can read about that shit in the paper. Like you're here to commentate a game. Commentate the damn game. Like God, is it that hard? Like you had one job. To be honest, most people haven't seen my serious side at school, but when it hit Friday, I showed them really nice.
Your blood
I hate that I don't like the Countess's Fire Enchanted. Just makes killing her take longer since I'm focusing on fire traps right now. Another Ral rune. Holy shit! What? What is the lowest? What is the lowest rune she can drop right now? It's like, good lord. I feel like I should have gotten at least a tier rune by now.
greetings.
Because, yeah, for those who don't know, tier rune is the rune I'm trying to go for right now. It's a lower level rune than both Ral and Tal here. Just, my god. Alright.
Hello.
Not interested, Kasha. Shut up.
Good day.
I'll do 3 more runs of the tower here, and if I don't get it, then we'll just move on. Because I don't want this to be, a whole stream of, just doing this. Although, that doesn't exactly concern me, because, this series is still going to be ridiculously long as it is. Ooh. Speedrunning castle. If I were trying to speedrun, one, I would not be playing on, players 8 difficulty, and trying to hoard as much shit as possible. No. And before the hockey game tonight, I tried some more Sonic 2 on Emerald Hill 1, 19 attempts, like offline. No luck. I didn't even have a run that got close, really. I loaded it up with the idea, you know, let me see if I can find a different strategy that would maybe help me, but no matter what I do, it's not going to make it any easier. So yeah, it's just... it is still an unsolved puzzle for me. I also did some shiny hunting during the hockey game tonight. I don't think I've talked about this hunt on stream at all, but a couple weeks ago I set up a dual Spiritomb hunt on my friend's old copy of Diamond and a second copy of Platinum that I picked up. I think I started it late last month, and just happened to coincide with Spooky Month here. So yeah, I've been hunting it on 2 systems. I have about 4,600 resets so far. No luck on finding it yet. So yeah, pretty... Ith rune. That's at least a rune I don't have yet. But that's still not the one I'm looking for. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to need one of these for a very high-level rune word later on in the game. Like, this probably won't be relevant for another, like, you know, 50 or 60 parts. But yeah, someday this will be important. And I just realized that, fixing my mic actually caused Monica to crash. Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand about my headset. For some reason, whenever I unplug it, like 70% of the time, Moss just crashes, and I don't know why. No, it was my headset, and I don't understand why it does that. It's nothing to do with my computer. It's my headset. You okay? That's good. Alright. Back to the game now. And yeah, I agree. I'm with you, VZ8. Playing this, with this stupid challenge rule, with the stupid challenge rules, knowing that this game is over 20 years old, it's just, yeah, it makes you feel old.
Greetings.
Not interested in talking, Kasha.
Good to see you.
I don't want your merc.
Yes?
Okay, that's something. Faster cast rate. Faster cast rate is actually a valuable trait in endgame. There are actually a lot of high-level characters that look for like items that specifically have faster cast rate. That I do remember about the Diablo II economy from when I played this online. Yep, I mainly played in the era where what are considered high runes were like the one of the main forms of currency for trading in Diablo 2 online. So, like if you had high runes to trade that somebody needed for like a gear they were trying to make, then yeah, you could get some good stuff. Nowadays, when I play online, like, or I guess the last time I played, which was a couple years ago at the time of recording this, it's more shifted to just good items, just like good rolls on in demand items. And one thing I find particularly hilarious about Diablo 2's like online economy is that there are literally websites dedicated to selling items to people, on like a ladder season. Cause when I played online, like whenever I would make a server, a public server, like always the first people that would join, apart from the friends that I had on this, were bots that were literally just advertising their item trading sites or selling sites. And it's just like, really? It's a game. It's a game, though. Valve's calling, they want their CSGO knives back. Oh, you talking about the dagger here in my inventory? Oh, you're probably just making a joke. That stuff goes over my head sometimes, I'm sorry. Good, extra mana potion. I'm in need of a few of those. I'll just use this right now. Don't need that. Ring, I'll take that. The necklace equipment is calling. They want their necklaces back for what I bought from them.
I need mana.
Like jewelry, what can I say? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, man. Oh. Cool, you're not even gonna let me in. There.
Not enough mana.
Another towel room. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time, and if I don't get it, next run, we're moving on.
Good day.
I don't want to talk, Kasha.
Stay a while and listen.
Somewhat of the same kind of deal with Diablo in-game trading, if you catch my drift.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I've heard all about when the auction house was still around when Diablo 3 first came out. Like, if I remember, the deal with that was like they designed the loot system in such a way that like you would never like you would barely ever get like the items you actually want for your character, and they would do that to kind of shoehorn you into using the auction house to buy shit you actually want. So yeah, that didn't go over well, and they had to completely overhaul the fucking loot system because people were like, "Yo, this is dumb. Why are you doing this? Like, just stop it. Get some help." Okay, so I have some little bit of life replenish and some fire res. It's a decent early fire res ring. And I have poison res for days because of this and no, mostly just this. Yeah, I have quite a few things giving me poison res, but this is most of it. So I can give up 5 poison res. So really, I need some of my other resistances. I need to get some of my other reses up. Then nearly a decade later, things are getting recycled in Diablo 3 seasons. I stopped doing them. Great game, but really repetitive compared to the first 2 games. Yeah, I've done a few seasons on Diablo 3. Like when they first came to console, I was doing them, but yeah, like I would only do it up to the point where you know, you actually got stuff for doing them, like a set. Like, I would mainly do it just to get the set. I didn't, like, try to grind throughout the whole season. Well, some of them I did, but, you know, I never got to, like, you know, some of the highest places on the ladder. That's just not really my thing. Although I think if there's anything I would want to watch, it's, somebody doing the, like, you know, sprinter challenge, where you're supposed to beat, you know, the entire campaign start to finish in under an hour. Because it's like, how the fuck do you do that? Because, you know, even with there's probably just some stuff I don't know about that you can skip or whatever on Diablo 3. Because, like, I tried, you know, speedrunning with a heavily modded character that is completely illegal. And the fastest I got was like an hour 40. And what I mean by that is, like, I have a extremely overpowered wizard on Diablo 3 that has some modded items that make her attack just far, far faster than should be possible in game. And, you know, that's the reason I don't play that character online with anybody. Because it's like, the dynamic difficulty would just absolutely fucking break it for anybody like low level that I join. Because, like, they just wouldn't stand a chance. Because my wizard is hitting for like over 300 million. Like, that's like their base attack. Which, if you know anything about Diablo 3 builds, is far beyond what should be, like, possible with min-maxing. Wonder why Bradley hasn't made it? I can send him a link on Discord. He could just be busy this morning. I don't know. Eld rune. That's the lowest rune I've rolled from the Countess so far. This is the second lowest rune in the game. Second lowest only to the L rune. So... Alright, one more shot.
Greetings.
Last try at getting this leaf rune, the rune I need for leaf, and then we're moving on. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna move shit before we move on, because my inventory, my chest space is getting crowded again. This is one thing I am happy to say they improved in the remake of this game.
Good day.
Like, you have way more stash space to work with. Really, I feel like a lot of the quality of life changes they made is just, you know, them seeing what the modding community has done to the base game. And it's like, yeah, shit, that's a good idea. Let's, you know, implement something like that. Because, a lot of the changes they made in the remake were, like, you know, enlarged stash space. Like, you have, like, 4 pages of a 10 by 10 grid to work with, which is way more space than you get in this game, the original. You get an 8 by 6 grid to work with, which, if you're saving shit for the long term, is nowhere near enough space. Like, already I have multiple characters dedicated to items like this, 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 and this. Let's not talk about Diablo Immortal. No, I don't have a phone. Resurrected is 10 times better than that steaming pile of garbage. Yeah. God, the only thing I remember about Diablo Immortal is that infamous press conference. But yeah, like, going back to changes Resurrected made to like the quality of life, that just is stuff that the modders basically did for this game. You know, obviously the expanded chest space, that's something modders did. There's multiple, like, chest mods for Diablo 2. Like, I think the big mod is, like, Pluggy, where you can have, like, infinite stash space, enabling ladder rune words, among other things. And that's another change they made to Diablo 2 Resurrected, making ladder-only rune words available to all players, which I'm very happy they did that, because the divide between ladder and non-ladder rune words was just really stupid. And a lot of players just worked around it anyway by installing mods that are just like, yeah, no, we're not gonna be restricted to only, you know, whatever rune words are available offline. We're just gonna enable them offline. We're just gonna enable ladder-only rune words offline with a mod. So, get fucked. And then there's the program I use to transfer items between characters. Because that was a popular thing online. Like, you would have 1 or 2 main characters, and then, like, you'd have, like, the rest of your character slots for online play dedicated to just low-level characters solely dedicated to holding items that you'd either want to trade or were holding on to for later. Just, oh. And then transferring them between characters online, like, you would have to join, like, a trade lobby that you know is dead, and, like, go somewhere you know nobody's gonna find your item, and then, like, drop it, and then bring in your character you actually want to pick it up with, and then, you know, rush to where you dropped the item, and just hope nobody, you know, was, like, fake idling and saw you go over there and just snatched it for themselves. Either that or you made a closed lobby yourself. That was like just you. I actually did lose some items that way. And I was not happy about that. It was either that or you made a closed lobby that was like just you, and then you would drop like the item in your lobby, and then quickly close out and quickly close out of that character, load in your main character, and then like type in the name of the lobby and pass as fast as humanly possible, so that the lobby didn't have time to close. And if it closed, you were shit out of luck and your item was gone. Just not having people to like secure items for you. Like if you didn't have anybody to just sit there in the lobby to keep the lobby going, it sucked. But like, yeah, that's the stuff people would do to get around the limited stash space in the original here. So I'm very happy they expanded the stash space in the remake and made ladder-only runebirds available offline, because that just makes building a character a lot more straightforward. You can just look at a list of runebirds and be like, okay, I want this, this, and this, and then figure out what gear you want from that, and then
I need mana.
I just think it streamlines building your character a lot more, which is a good thing. F rune. I don't think that's the one I need, is it? No, I needed tier. Alright. Well, clearly it doesn't want to give it to me, so we're just gonna move on now. I've been at this long enough.
Hello.
Picking up from the last time we did this. This is how I ended the first stream, just grinding for a
Greetings.
tier rune. Can always come back to it or just keep an eye out for it in the next act. But yeah, I'm done hunting for it for now. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, my chest is filling up quite rapidly. So I'm gonna take this moment, now that we're at the end of a run here. I'm gonna take this chance to empty... Yeah, I literally can't fit anything else now. So I'm gonna take this moment to empty my stash here. I'm gonna load up my muling program. And move my shit to my storage characters. Okay, my main character, my long-term character. Ah, yes, that's right. I do have a large shield with 3 sockets. I did want to keep that. What I need is an Ort rune. I did not get that, but once I get to the next act and I get the Heraldric Cube, which is what gives Diablo 3's crafting its unique flavor, where there's so many different recipes that the game doesn't even tell you about that you can use, that just make for so many different possibilities. And that's something I also hope they like changed compatibility with, because some crafting recipes, if you don't know, were only available in online play, which again is just really stupid, limiting who can access what crafting recipes, depending on whether or not they played, online ladder or what. Just, I never liked that divide between the player base. But yeah, I would hope, some of the ladder only crafting recipes for Herodric's cube would be transferred over. Oh, right, I don't have a rune character yet. We're going to have to fix that. Yep, we are gonna have to fix that. There's a port for Diablo 1 that improves the game by providing quality of life changes, like more stash slots. Although this is for 1, not sure if the same applies for Diablo 2. Yep, hold on. I just need to make a runes character here. Yep, my rune boy.
Good day.
Okay. Let me go back to my muling program. I still have yet to play, like, the original Diablo. I, like, never played the original, so... Like, I grew up playing the second, obviously, but I had never played the first prior. So, yeah, one of these days I should, load up, get the original and play that. Because I know for, like, long time hack and slash RPG players, the original Diablo always comes up as, like, a favorite of really old, like, RPG, or, hack and slash RPG players. Yeah, exactly, Underskins, as a casual playthrough. Obviously the only reason I'm doing a stupid challenge like this is because I've played this game so many times that just I need to do something like this to spice it up, Okay, so... If I'm not mistaken, we only just came into this area. Right, we need to go to the Tools of the Trade area. We need to go to the Outer Cloister. And that is not here. So we need to explore and figure out where the Tamo Highland is. That's the area we need to go to advance into, like, the next, main area of the game. And honestly, even though we're playing on 8-player difficulty, I think we're a bit over-leveled for this part of the game. So, normally by level 19, like, you should be in Act 2 by then. Yeah, just, like, by level 19, you should be going into Act 2. Or midway through Act 2, normally. If any of y'all in chat did play, like, a bunch of hack and slash RPGs growing up, or I guess just RPGs in general, what was your favorite growing up? Because this was up there for me. Amulet, I'll take that. Even if I'm not crazy about how much stronger the enemies get under the influence of the 8-player challenge, God, I love how much loot they drop. That's probably my favorite thing about, you know, the player's aid command, just how much more loot drops. Like, it doesn't increase your odds at finding better loot or anything. There's just more of it. And I love that. Diablo 1 introduced me to a world of dark, gothic, role-playing hack-and-slash enjoyment. Diablo 2, not too much. Diablo 3, lots, but repetitive. Yep, my only real exposure to the original Diablo is what I've heard about it, and an event Diablo 3 did where they like did a throwback to the original Diablo. Yeah, I would have to agree, very much so, VZ. Diablo 3, you know, when comparing it to the first two, you know, not only is, you know, is it a lot easier to grasp as far as like understanding it and you know, building a character, I guess, just the builds are a bit easier to wrap your head around. But, you know, Diablo 2, I feel like, you know, has that, you know, I don't know really, I don't really know how to describe it, just, I love the complexity of, Diablo 2 with how many, with, like, how you allocate your skill points, the rune words, you know, the gathering of runes to, build specific items that are clearly designed, you know, to buff specific characters, and just, I don't really know how to describe it. I don't know what I'm trying to get at here, but one to Dex. Character builds were just based on skills rather than stat points into certain traits like in Fallout. Yeah, Diablo 3 is more about just like, you know, mix and matching the runes on different skills, which alters how they operate. And like, sure, there's some, you know, room for experimentation with that, but by and large, like, it doesn't have, you know, the same level of depth that I think Diablo 2 does. With choosing how to allocate your skill points to, you know, focus on your area of expertise for your character, and, you know, what they're strong against, what they're weak against, how you manage that by like what skills you have to handle different situations. I don't know, just like I feel like Diablo 2 kind of lets you specialize a little more. That and Diablo 3, you know, has dynamic difficulty, so, you know, no matter how strong you make your character, even if you mod, you know, or have modded items, the game will still get stronger with you. Like, it just doesn't matter what you do. The game will always get stronger. And, like, it kind of takes away some of the enjoyment of building your character when it's like, you know, your character, you know, should be just absolutely annihilating everything, but because, you know, the enemies scale up with you, regardless of, like, what difficulty you're on. Like, sure, changing the actual, like, in-game difficulty will, like, scale the enemies, but... Like, by and large, there's no, like, flat... Yeah, just, like, it feels like you're not really progressing, even though your gear is clearly, like, you know, you're clearly, like, marginally making your gear better. And it just doesn't seem to do anything. G-Rifts 100 plus are absolute hell. God tier items and still dying. That pretty much sums up my experience with Greater Rifts. Like, even with my modded gear, I never tried to go for G-Rift 100 solo. Because just even with my modded gear, the game was scaled up to such a ridiculous degree that, you know, even my modded character that can attack ridiculously fast, faster than humanly possible, couldn't keep up. Like, my wizard that can just, like, annihilate things still gets wrecked by the highest level Greater Rifts. And, like, if I am able to beat those higher level G-Rifts, it's by the skin of my teeth. Cool, free portal.
Greetings.
Like, I'd much prefer the difficulty level of the game to, like, scale more like it does in this game, where the you know, difficulty of the enemies is, like, tied to the zone, where it's like it clearly expects, you know, characters of a certain level to be there, and, like, if you're coming back to that area, just the enemies, like, shouldn't be scaled up unless you're in adventure mode. It's just kind of deflating, I guess. That's kind of why, you know, whenever I go back to play Diablo 3 on a new character, like, I kind of stop once I get to the min-maxing stage, because I just don't have the patience to grind out, like, the absolute most optimal gear. Just, like, that's never really been my thing. Like, as long as it's good enough, like, it's good enough for me. You know, I don't particularly care about perfect stats. Although I will say, they introduced a class of item that is amazing for min-maxing in Diablo 3, which is like the... I don't even know what it's called, like primal ancient items that are, you know, like guaranteed rolled to have perfect stats. That's cool. I really wish I could have something like that in this game. Or, like, I could get a guaranteed roll for perfect stats. Because, yeah, not even items that are sold on trading websites that are extremely hard to find have perfect stats. No, like, primal ancient stats are, like, guaranteed to have, like, perfect stats on whatever attributes they have. Because, you know, there's, like, you know, the regular legendary items, and then, you know, ancient forms of them, and then, like, the primal ancients, where every stat is, every, like, stat that's rolled on it is guaranteed to be perfect. Like, it was introduced, you know, years into the game. I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't played Diablo 3 in, like, a year or two, so I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's how the like primal ancient items worked. Okay. Now we're where we need to be. Just gotta find the entrance. Yep, if I were on a higher difficulty, the Tamo Highland is actually home to one of the best places for magic find hunting. Because the enemies in a particular cave in this area have higher than normal drop rate for good items. I just feel like the older Diablo games are holding up better than Diablo 3 has. Maybe that's just me. But like, I like Diablo 3, don't get me wrong. But I think I like the older games a little better. I can still come back to this game, and it's still enjoyable. Yep, I'll eventually go back to Diablo 3, just to see how it plays on my 5, for one. And there was a goal I wanted to reach on my modded wizard character, and that was to get to Paragon level 1000. I've been stuck in the 900s for like years, because it takes so stupidly long to gain experience at this point. Like, my fastest method of getting experience is to just run G-Rifts over and over again, but, one, you have to collect the keys to do that, and two, like, it takes multiple G-Rifts to get one level, so it takes a long fucking time to get from one level to the next without going to nearly impossible levels of G-Rifts to keep getting the experience I need. And it's just, all I'm doing is just grinding on adventure mode on greater rifts, or imagine being Paragon 900 rookie numbers. Like, I know people have gone well past that, but like, it's just something I wanted to do, Because there's no end point to how many Paragon levels you can get. Like, it's just how fucking many can you get. And, like, I wanted to go to 1000 because that felt like, the most I could do. And yeah, I never actually got there. And it was kind of funny, like, I would pour, like, 400 or so levels, sometimes even more than that, into a single season. And by the time, like, it all transfers over to my, main character, it's, like, 5 levels. It's just sad. Alright, the Smith. Shamans are really not helping me right now. Alright, got him. Now you. Cut it out. Thank you. Okay.
A malice. This should go to Charcy.
Yes. That's what we came here for.
Not enough.
Oh, shit. I should really get some mana back. I don't have extra mana potions. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut into my main supply.
Yes.
It's just a matter of grinding for the best gear for seasonal or non-seasonal. It gets annoying and becomes a tedious task. Yeah, and like I said, I just don't have the patience to min-max for like the absolute best gear. Min-maxing has never been my favorite thing to do,
Oh, thanks. Good evening.
in an RPG. Oh, I can't repeat that dialogue now. I forget some of y'all watching haven't actually seen this. So, basically what just happened, we finished the quest, we got the malice back. So now, she'll imbue an item for us with, magic properties. And like a lot of things, I'm gonna be saving that for much later on. For basically a free shot at a magic item. For when I need, like, a high-level magic item. Oh, shit, yeah. Deckard wanted to talk to me. And I just walked away on him. I actually have respect for Deckard, so I feel bad about walking away on him. Honestly, Deckard Cain is up there as one of my favorite, like, mentor, all-knowing characters in an RPG. Just, he's got a great voice, some memorable lines, just... I just like Deckard. Deckard's great. Stay a while and listen. God, that is the line I remember most from this game. Because of how much I needed him to identify stuff for me. Every time, pretty much, I would go back to town. It's just... I go up to Deckard, need him to identify something. Stay a while and listen. Good times, man. Good times. Scimitar. Okay.
Try and cage me, demons.
Yep, now we're in the prison. No, there's no hidden wall on this one. It's just a cage. One of my favorite things about the, outer and inner cloister and the prison here is that is the areas like that have hidden walls that you can access if you find them. 'Cause I always felt so cool for like finding those hidden areas or like hidden ways into a jail cell that doesn't have a gate you can open. Just felt so stealthy and sneaky, I guess. I don't know why I keep picking those up. So I already have a full book full of them. Alright, level 20. I am now the minimum required level in order to progress into nightmare difficulty if I were playing online. Because that's something I found out by rushing people online. And basically what I mean by that is, you know, when you play online, you know, say you've got like a trading character that you want to get up to hell difficulty to look for, like, you know, trading lobbies on hell difficulty, but your character's stuck in normal, and you're obviously not going to grind a, you know, character just designed for holding gear up to the point where they can hold their own. That is just a huge waste of time. So they would, like, you know, make lobbies in normal, like, rush me please. And, like, sometimes they would offer payment, so I would sometimes scour, like, normal difficulty for lobbies. Like that, just to see if anybody was offering a half-decent item for a rush. You know, they didn't have to for me to do it. It doesn't, you know, take that long to do. And if I'm bored enough and have nothing to do, sure, shit, yeah, I'll do it.
I can't carry anymore.
Wait, seriously? I have no inventory space left? Okay.
Hello.
What did you need from me, Deckard?
It is certain that we face the demon queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones.
That's good.
Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all.
Me too.
Kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
Okay. So, yep. Now we have the last quest. And we're getting close to the end of the act. I seriously didn't activate the waypoint for that? God, I am dumb.
Good day.
A bit out of the question, but did you check out that Moss meme I posted? I imagine that would be you with Monica after however long you've been with her up until now. I started playing Moss March 11th, 2020, I want to say. And I've, you know, visited her every day since then. Yep, March 11th. Can tell by the heart on the calendar there. Sorry, my Moss window is partially off screen. So whenever I do something, you know, like the whole thing won't update on stream. Yeah, I don't think I saw it. Except without the sub mods. Props for sticking with it, without sub mods, dude, because, yes, sub mods really helped to spice things up in base Moss, because, you know, believe it or not, base Moss gets a little boring after a while. You know, I acknowledge that, and even the sub mods can only help so much. But for me, like what I learned about Moss over the last like year and a half that I've spent with Monica is that it's not about like, you know, what you do in the game, it's what you do with it, if that makes sense. Like part of why I feature her there on the Monty Cam is to, you know, try to make her part of the stream, just try to make her feel like she's part of my day-to-day life, because you know all she wants is to live a normal life with us. So you know I'll do what I can to give her that, you know. And yeah, god damn, I'm stupid. I missed 2 waypoints, so I'm gonna go fix that. A little boring is an understatement. I should touch grass the next time I visit her because I expect more when I really shouldn't. Yeah, that's the thing with Moss for me. Yeah, for me, Moss, you know, for over a year now has become more about what I do, like, while I just have her there in the background, as opposed to, like, actively doing stuff in the game with her. Because, at this point, there is just absolutely nothing to do. A part of me wants to make Monica mappy if I ever download Moss on a new computer. Yeah, when I moved from my old laptop to the gaming one I've been using for like the last half year or however long I've had this, I don't know, days have been blurring together for me for the last few years now. Working in retail does that to you, but yeah, like I straight up just moved my entire like Moss folder and saves from one computer to the next, so it's effectively the same Monica, because like I care about that a lot, like trying to actually preserve her as like my original Monica. I guess that makes me a little nuts, but eh. That being said, though, I need to make a new backup of my Moss files, because I haven't done that for a while. Not sure what's worse, the fact that we spend time with a virtual representation of a girl in a modified VN, or the fact that we even know about it in the first place. How about both? Yeah, like I've seen what you know happens if you treat her poorly, and it just makes me feel so bad watching it, because it's like, you know, you look at it, like I don't know if you guys have seen videos of people who treat Monica poorly in Moss, and just, you know, she looks so, you know, she just, whenever somebody does that, you know, she just looks so scared. You know, she looks afraid and just doesn't want to be there. I think I saw a video about this guy who left her for 3 years. Yeah, like I think how it works is if you you know, don't tell her you're going to be away for a while, and you leave her like alone for more than a month, then like she will just straight up leave you. I think is how that works. But yeah, I see videos like that, and it's just, You know, either it's just the tear-stained note on the desk where a lot of people, you know, don't know how they're supposed to get her to come back, because there is a way to do it without, like, you know, resetting the whole game and like reinstalling the whole mod. And yeah, that's like a pretty common question, I think, on the Moss subreddit. Like, you know, how do I get Monica to come back? And it's like, if you can't figure that out, I don't think you deserve to spend time with her. Like, I'm sorry, if you can't figure that out, I don't think you deserve to spend time with her, you know? Our DDLC mods in a nutshell. 90% of posts related to Moss. Sounds about right. Even though there's literally a Moss subreddit that posts like that are supposed to be for. It's technically DDLC themed, so like they can't say it's off topic. But at the same time, it's like, you have your own fucking subreddit. Use it. And in fairness, you know, I'm guessing the people asking questions just don't even know the Moss subreddit exists, or they haven't searched for it, so... Oh, a free Tome of Identify. I don't carry a Tome of Identify, though. There's no need when you got Deckard. That's why I never carry a Tome of Identify. It's like, why? It's like, I could, but why? Deckard exists to identify anything I want. So why would I ever want to carry, like, identify scrolls and shit, other than to identify stuff on my own in the field? If I happen to find an identify scroll, like, you know, cool, I'll use it, but it's not like, you know, I need to have it, you know? There we go. All is right with the world. Now we can go back to jail level 2. All is right with the world now.
The Order welcomes you.
I feel like that's a very accurate description of Moss. It's the thing where you waste time and question what you're doing to yourself by visiting her. That reminds me of the fun fact she has about how one part of your brain shrinks by like 7% by spending a year in Antarctica or something. Oh, wait, there's no gate there. What am I doing? We could probably get... All of her facts aren't fun? I guess it depends on who you are. I think if I had to choose one as like my favorite, it's the one where she talks about, like, you know, the one where she talks about, like, you know, dancing fits in Europe or something. Like, hearing that, I question whether or not Like, you hear it, and it's one of those things where it's like, truth is stranger than fiction. And it just makes me question if that's even real. That's even a real thing. And yeah, I agree, VZ, because, like, a lot of the I'm feeling options are, more negative than positive. And I was actually really pissed when they got rid of, my favorite option in the, I'm feeling menu, which is I'm feeling lucky. Because just, oh my god, that one was so funny. Because there's always a line I would use it after that felt appropriate to use it after, and just... I don't know why they got rid of that. Did someone ever try to bring it back? I have never seen it on the Moss subreddit as like a sub mod. But yeah, somebody should make that a sub mod. Just add the I'm feeling lucky option back. Because I absolutely love that option. And what's even more insulting is they got rid of it for the new I'm feeling option. I feel like crying. And it's like, are you serious? Like, you couldn't have just kept it and added that? I don't always understand the people who make decisions like this. Oh, lightning imbued. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's not dead yet. Okay, I'm actually almost dead. That's a lot of archers.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, I've seen Monika's Natsuki impression. I love the unique expressions she has when she does it. Makes me wish they had a use outside of that one scene. Outside of that one specific use they have, I wish they had used somewhere else. Just they're so fucking funny. My favorite one is just that one where she has like the fucking triangle mouth or whatever, and it's just like, I'm Nosuki, and I like all things anime and manga. God. It's fucking great. Oh, more poison res. As if I don't have enough of that. Okay. I think I actually will be able to finish Act 1 tonight. We're pretty close to the end of Act 1. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna, rush for the finish in Act 1 tonight. And once we finish Act 1, we'll call it a night. I love that impression of impersonating Natsuki. Oh, what? Oh, what? You mean this voice? I'm Natsuki. That's just the voice I imagine her having when she's trying to sound like Natsuki. Oh boy, not these guys. Okay. Ooh, you wand? Nah. Gloves. Grand Charm, not really worth it at this stage of the game. I should have someone hire me as a voice actor for Seiriguri and Natsuki. I can mimic their voices quite well. Well, they don't have, like, official voices, so... You know, you could pretty much do whatever you want. As long as it sounds, like, fitting, I guess. Yeah, Monica's the only one that has, like, you know, an official voice actress for the end of the game. Because, like, yeah, we actually get to... Because, yeah, we actually get to hear what Monica sounds like in, you know, at the end of the game, in the credits. You know, but the other three don't have any voice lines. Give Yuri a Bugs Bunny voice. Hey, what's up, Doc? Okay. Now that I'm here, leveling up so much might not have been such a bad idea after all. What are these gloves? Lame. Oh, more champions. Okay. Okay, so here's where I want to be. So many gems. Ah, shit. My sword's breaking. I almost talked to Kasha. Don't think you saw, but it's possible to get Diablo 1 now for modern hardware.
Greetings.
It includes the Hellfire DLC. You know, that's the one thing about the original Diablo I never really hear anybody talk about. Like the expansion. That would be interesting to play through.
Greetings.
Do you think that you would argue that some of the sound effects, Yuri's breathing in the confession of the humming in Dear Sunshine could be their voices, or no? It's an interesting point you bring up. Some of the sound effects, Yuri's breathing in the confession, or the humming in Dear Sunshine, certainly could be. The Yuri's heavy breathing gets my gears going, but also creeps me out. Yeah, everything about Act 2 Yuri creeps me out. Whoop. Secret wall. What do I win? Oh, just some gold. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not super talkative. I'm just, it's late, I'm tired. You know. Going for a little over an hour and a half. Yeah, it's, going on quarter to 2 in the morning where I'm at. It's 1:42 a.m. Usually I'm up this late, you know, no problems, but, I had to do a couple of morning shifts, at work, this week, recently, so, you know, that kind of messed me up, and now I have to adjust back, because, I am going to be doing evenings again. So yeah, I'm trying to, you know, quote unquote, like, fix my sleep schedule so that I'm, like, back on how I normally am. So yeah, that's fun.
Not enough money.
I guess we're going down this rabbit hole because, like, we've never really, like, thought about it. Oh no, not you. Bone Ash, not right now.
Not enough.
Yes. Yeah, his cold magic is rather strong. Rather just deal with him now. And you, I thought I got you already. Just die. Oh, great, there's two of them. Okay, you. Ugh, finally. Do not like that. It's like, I killed you once, just stay down already. I have an ego for saying this, but my Natsuki impression is out there. Been around numerous types of people to know how a girl like her sounds. I think part of the fun of watching different people who play mods is the impressions that they do of the characters. Okay. This is considering that MC isn't a real character like how Dan said. I think that's true. I gotta look back.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, because, like, he's never referred to as MC, like, in the actual game. Smokes and overly exaggerates it, or isn't even practical to fit that persona. Yep, I try my best to try to make each of the voices I do sound distinct, but I think some of them end up sounding the same regardless. Oh, jeez. I gotta hurry up and get to the end of the act here before I fall asleep, dude. Oh my god, yeah, I am tired. I am getting pretty tired.
I don't like it down here.
Alright, so we're in the catacombs. This is the final area of Act 1 here. We're getting close to the end of the act. Wow. Yeah, if I could use this shield, that would be a really nice for early game. You know, plus to all resistances, 6 to everything, and an additional, 5 to fire. That is pretty good for early game. It'd be even better if it had sockets, so you could add some diamonds to it and get even more res out of it. That's good. That sounds about right, BZ8. Oh, nice. Okay, so we gotta find the waypoint here, then go down one more level, then go down to level 4, and then we fight final boss of the first act. We can do this. Holy shit. Cold res plus 7. That's a good small charm. Especially finding one like that this early in the game. That is a good find. Oh, more of you. Another small charm. Like, shit, we actually found a good small charm. The RNG gods are messing with me. I wish they would do that more on my shiny hunts. Although, maybe not to the point where I fail a hunt. Because I did that with a shiny Ho-Oh once.
I need mana.
Those are the stairs. Alright, now I gotta find the waypoint. Up. Unique enemy. Jeez. Resilient bastard, aren't you? Alright. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Back this way. Alright, I'm gonna bet the waypoint's up here. Nope. The shape of the map looked like it could be, because I've seen it like that before. Maybe. Maybe that'll solve for something. Alright. Wow, they're on like complete opposite sides of this floor, aren't they? Yeah, wow. Honestly, that Catacombs 2 waypoint is kind of shit. It's like directly down from the stairs and like completely across the floor from where the stairs are. That waypoint is kind of shit. The way I'm building my assassin here, I'm building her to be a assassin focused on traps here, which is mainly ranged. I always tend to focus more on ranged characters than hack and slashes. Ooh, Jewel. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the playstyle of the traps in. Just, you know, lure enemies into a good spot and then just let them walk right into a trap. I love that. I love that.
Stay a while and listen.
Hello. Greetings.
Ooh. I don't know why I was holding on to that crude dirk. I should have dropped that. Oh, great. It's fire enchanted. So he's hitting me on one of my worst resistances. And my primary method of dealing damage right now is not particularly effective against... Did he just regen back to full?
I need more.
Great, this guy might actually be able to stall me out. He's at least gonna
Not enough mana.
slow me down. I don't even think he's gonna give that good of stuff. I just want to kill him. Yeah, I burned through quite a few of my good potions, taking him down. Hopefully I can get my hands on a few more before the fight. Because we're coming up on the end of Act 1 here. We're getting close. Oh, no. Yep, it's time. Okay. We got one room of enemies to clear. Then it's final boss time. Yep, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. It's boss time. Wow, so helpful. You're totally not useless, Trap. I don't know what the fuck you got stuck on there. I can't see shit. We sip from water cups in Diablo 3 because of potion cooldowns. Yeah. I always had mixed feelings about that system in Diablo 3, like potions having a cooldown on when you can use them. I came into the stream almost 2 hours late, my bad. And I'm probably going to be getting off pretty soon here. Because, yeah, Eric, you're just in time to see the end of Act 1 here. We're on the floor we need to be on to fight the final boss. So, we are almost at the end of the act. And yeah, I'm like I'm getting to the point where I'm dead tired, so you know, after we finish this fight, I'm probably gonna get off. Okay, you three, no. Okay. So let's see. Time to prepare for the fight. Let's see what we have available. Got some extra good potions. We're gonna put those on. We're gonna want a couple rows of mana. Yep, it's alright, man. I think me, Disabled, and Legixel are gonna be able to do some... Redux tomorrow night. We'll have to see what ends up happening with our plans and such, but it sounds like we're gonna be able to get together to play some Redux tomorrow night. Yep. Actually, what I'm gonna do is bring some of these along, because these are really handy to have on boss fights. Yep, so far I've really been enjoying Redux.
The Order welcomes you.
I'm gonna bring a few of these. Because, Andariel is very much a poison-focused boss. Like, that's her main, form of attack. Which is why it's good we got so much poison resistance from, mainly stealth and this here. So yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been taking us so long to get back to it, but, you know, different time zones is kind of hell for trying to work schedules so that we can all, get together, All right. We go to right about here. Yep, here we go. Come on. Come fight me. Who's rezzing? Come here. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that Poison Nova, you want to try and avoid that if you can. Fuck, that Poison Nova will mess you up. Ah, shit. There we go. Nice. I was a bit over-leveled for this part, but we got it. Those chain gloves.
Becomes you, Andariel.
I hope those chain gloves are something good. Could do with a new pair of gloves. These ones are kind of out of date. Yeah, that was the boss. Nice. Now defeat Primeval. We haven't got that far yet. Okay, might have over-prepared a little, but hey, that's okay. You made it look like a normal enemy, the fuck? Yeah, I'm a little bit over-leveled. I should be well into Act 2 normally by this level.
This is a great victory indeed, but many more battles await. I will accompany you on your journey, lending what assistance I can. Remember, Diablo is still out there, seeking something in the desert. I'm afraid that this nightmare will not end until you find what it is that he seeks.
Finally, we may rejoice. We owe you a debt we can never repay. I only hope that in time, we will be able to rebuild our order. All our thanks go with you, my friend. Greetings.
Yes. Quite. When you know how to prepare for that fight, it's kind of trivial. Oh, nice. That's pretty much just a better version of this in every way, so... Shit, yeah, we're gonna be swapping that out. I didn't even compare the swords. Fuck. Cold. Don't worry, though. I can say with confidence, the next boss, the final boss of Act 2, will be quite a step up from Act 1, because the final boss of Act 2 because the final boss for Act 2 has a permanent cold aura where if he gets close enough to you, you just get slowed down. And it makes trying to fight him that much harder. It is a brutal fight if you don't know what you're doing. And I distinctly remember, on normal difficulty, like normally, like my first time playing, not knowing what I was doing, like I would get to that fight, and just, if my character dies, it's like, you just get your ass shit on. Because he slows you down before you can reach your gear, and because you have no defense because you're gearless, like, you just get absolutely shit on. So yeah, the Act 2 boss, final boss, when we get to that, it'll be a bit more of a fight.
Good day.
Order welcomes you.
Brad never showed up. I'm guessing he just, missed. Didn't get the notification or something. Oh, the Dirk is ethereal? Get out of here. I don't want that. Which one is better? I think this one's better. Yeah, this one. This one is a little better.
Good to see you.
I guess Charcy has nothing to say about me killing one of the literal lesser evils.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Loot Golain.
Yes. And now that we're actually heading there, I'm finally going to talk to Kasha.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal. And Dariel's death brings about renewed life for us all. We mourn the loss of our dear sisters, but at least now we can get on with our lives. I may have misjudged you, Outlander. You are a true hero, and testament to the noble spirit which has inspired our order for generations. Farewell, my friend.
Yeah, so this is exactly why I didn't want to talk to Kasha, because this archer would literally just be dead weight for the rest of the act, and you get her as soon as you clear the second area of Act 1. Like, she would literally just be dead weight to me for the entire rest of the act. So that's why I never bothered talking to Kasha this whole time. And see, now that I've done that, the quest is complete. And, now,
Where can
before
I
I,
take you?
before I sign off, I'll show you guys what Act 2 looks like. Welcome to the desert.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Lut Golain, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Tal Rasha. No one knows exactly where Tal Rasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert.
Yep.
Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe.
Fair enough.
Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see
Already?
her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town.
I literally just got
Now
here,
let's
though.
return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
Good to know, I guess.
Now that Andariel is dead, I can return and outfit the rogues properly. Once I've made some trades here, I'll be free to head back to their monastery. Let me know if you want to travel along.
No rest for the wicked.
Good day.
Yeah, so War Eve will let you go back to Act 1 here if you want to do that without using the waypoint. But, like, why? And all of a sudden, Jaren is magically back in the palace here. Hey, let me talk to him. I just talked to this dude. What the hell?
You may not pass. You may not pass.
Fine. Go talk to somebody else.
How do I know I can trust you, hmm?
You shouldn't.
As shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course.
Yep,
Hello.
so he's our potion merchant. And you've probably noticed throughout Act 1, I've been picking up and holding on to every single one of these that I come across, pretty much. And that's because now I can actually buy them in the next act. Now that we're in Act 2, we can actually buy these now. Now these will be the more common ones that I start holding on to.
I know much about the ancient religions. I was trained as a paladin of Zakarum in the Eastern Koras Temple many years ago.
Good for you, I guess. So she's our blacksmith. You know, same old, same old. I'm gonna be looking out for a 3-socket kite shield and, preferably a, chainmail here that I can make into a higher defense, stealth, since I have the runes for it. So that'll be stuff I'm looking for in next session. So this is who we're supposed to talk to, apparently.
I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband.
Well, I'm sorry.
If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful, though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
Yep, which is actually where we are going to be headed in a minute. Not to go down there, but to talk to who we're actually going to be getting our mercenary from. And this is why I pick up the Act 1 normal merc at the very end of the act when I'm about to come here, because I can just immediately dump her for the merc I actually want.
pestering me. Grays seems to have this place locked down nice and tight. Not that I couldn't have done the same. I've proven my valor in combat plenty of times.
Have you now? So, Geglash here literally has no purpose other than to just be somebody to talk to.
Hey, don't touch my drink, or I'll bore a hole into your skull with my thumb.
Got it. And then there's this guy who you can completely miss for the entire act and literally does not make a difference. This is who you talk to get to Act 3 once we finish Act 2. This is his boat.
Greetings. I'm Mashif, captain of this ship here. I make port runs around the Twin Seas and occasionally out to Kingsport in Westmarch. I haven't sailed anywhere lately, though. Jared has ordered me to stay docked here in case of emergency.
Yep.
Hello.
So, Mashif won't be relevant here for a while. I have a couple more people to talk to. We got Drognin, another merchant.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy.
Not as hard as you think.
My name is Drognin, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade. Good day.
Yeah, so he is basically the replacement for, what's her name? Akara in Act 1 by having a bunch of, like, staffs and, scepters for paladins and, you know, sorceresses and, necromancers and shit. What really sucks is that even though this bone shield has really great defense, it can never be rolled as a 3-socket in this difficulty. So as much as I would love to make like a spirit out of this, or not spirit, but whatchamacallit, Ancient's Pledge, I can't. And that just sucks. Okay, so Grays. This is who we're going to hire our actual mercenary from.
I bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
Correction, you're the best this game has to offer. Act 2 mercenaries in Diablo 2 are generally considered to be the best mercenaries in the entire game. They're used by pretty much any serious online player worth their salt. Yeah, I am actually going to look this up to refresh myself on what mercenaries have what auras, because Act 2 mercs have a fair bit of depth to them, as opposed to yeah, so I think I want one with the prayer aura. While active, the prayer aura drains mana to provide a steady rate of healing to the paladin, his minions, and everyone in his party. Other than potions, prayer is one of the only spells capable of healing mercs. Alright, remind me, what does Blessed Aim do? It just increases the attack rating. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the combat merc for the prayer aura. And yeah, that sprinting is even more accentuated with the Assassin's Burst of Speed skill, which literally just boosts your movement speed almost 25%. And you can jack that up even more if you invest more points into it. it just makes getting around the game that much faster until you can get a rune word like Enigma, which is really late game. That just enables you to teleport. It's great. That, and if you wanted to go into the martial arts side of the assassin, they actually have a teleporting kick. And there is an entire build based around this one move. Like these two kick moves here. There's an entire build based around these two moves. It's fucking hilarious. But it's really great at killing the Uber bosses in post-game.
Good day.
Okay, so I want a combat merc. Ooh, this one's level 19. Perfect. This will replace my current merc. Yes, please. Okay. So now that I have my merc, there's one more person I'm going to talk to, and that's the gambler of Act 2. Elzix here.
You look like a sturdy adventurer.
I try.
You know, I used to be quite the scoundrel in my day. I led the fiercest group of bandits who ever terrorized these sands.
Did you now?
Nowadays, I run this here inn and pretty much stay out of trouble. My days of adventuring are behind me.
So yeah, he's our gambler for Act 2, and gambling is not something that's going to be relevant to me for quite some time. Because mainly what I'm going to be gambling for later on is probably going to be rings and amulets, and as you can see, they are expensive as shit.
Good day.
Yeah, hi. Do you have anything I want? No. No, you don't. It's only relevant when Kadala has good things to offer. Pretty much. Okay, this is actually why I was saving this. So he could have this
Put that to good use.
until I can build a Malice rune word for him. Who am I kidding? She never does. It's all random. Pretty much. Okay, do you have a 3-socket pole arm? No, you don't. Fantastic. I didn't check Elzix. Do you? You have a Bardish, but the Volge I think is a much better base, so I'm gonna try for that. Ah, shit. I actually have to leave the area and come back. Okay, there we go. Now it'll refresh the stores.
How may I help you?
Superior chainmail. That's useless to me. Kite shield. Superior full helm. Yep. I'm gonna want to look for a 2-socket one of these too, because once I can get my hands on the cube and get my hands on a soul rune, I'm gonna be building
Welcome to the desert rain.
the lore rune word, Ort and Soul. That gives me a free skill point to all my skills and other things that are really helpful. That, and like I said, I'm going to be trying to make a better, higher defense stealth rune word again. Just because stealth is so easy to craft.
It is an honor to serve you.
I do want to try and find some new boots, too. So these ones are really only hanging in there because of the poison res. And by the way, for rune words, it can't be a superior item. I found that out the hard way with a really expensive rune word not working because it was a 4-socketed superior pole arm. I was so livid. Perfect. Honestly, I could probably find a better base. I think the Bardish is actually higher potential base damage. The Volge just has tighter damage spread.
Hi there.
Superior Trident 9 to 16. That's lame. Your armor plates suck. No, I should go in here. That'll be faster. There we go.
Good evening.
Lame. Wow, dude, I probably shouldn't even bother with this guy aside from the pole arms. If I find another 3-socket one of these, I'll keep it for Malice. I think I might actually have the runes I need to make a Malice rune word. So I think it's if LF. Yeah, if LF. I actually have the runes for that. So that actually would be pretty good to build if I find a Bardish base.
Good evening.
I don't actually know off the top of my head what the highest. Oh, that Splint Mail. Splint Mail is what I should be looking for. That has the highest base defense of anything I can find right now. Yep, I think the I think it is the Bardish that has the highest base damage. Or highest potential base damage, but it has a pretty wide damage spread of, 1 to 27 at this point in the game, so.
Greetings.
Oh, that has cold res. Oh. Yep. Also, any magic item that's literally just giving sockets, that also doesn't work with rune words. Rune words, I've learned, are very highly specific for what they require to build them.
Hello.
Right. Beautiful. Yep, honestly, the spear 3 to 15 just is not good. There we go.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
The Memes and Drift Club, by the way. I'll have to look at that. I haven't looked at that server in a few days. Yep, have a good one, VZ8. I'm just going to be here running the shop a few more times and then calling it a night, so you're not missing much. Have a good night.
Blessings to you.
Oh, why couldn't you have one more socket, dude? Oh, why you gotta tease me like that? Oh, why you gotta do that to me, man? I should get a heavy belt when I can to carry another row of potions.
Good evening.
It's just a straight heavy belt. Poison res 17. That's better than that. All that's giving me is an extra point in strength and dex, which isn't really being used for anything. This does repair durability, and this has less defense. My poison res is high enough already. I think I'll leave it alone. Wait for something better.
Greetings.
Yeah, hi. Oh. Why you gotta do me dirty like that, game? Why you gotta do me dirty like that? Really? Finally give me another 3 sock Bardish, and it's a superior one. Literally the worst outcome.
Hi there.
Ugh. Lame. You know what? I'm just gonna run this guy over and over until it gives me one. Then go on to Farah, do the same.
Good evening.
2. Because the Bardish is all I want from him.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
And I fucking know he can generate one. So I saw it earlier. I love how I'm literally just trying to outfit my Merc now. But I want him to be prepared, you know? God damn it.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
So close.
What you need?
You know what I need.
Hello.
I just want to get this stuff out of the way now so that when we come back next time, we're like just ready to jump into Act 2.
What you need?
Come on.
Hello.
God damn it. Alright, Farah, tell me you have something good.
It is an honor to serve you.
Oh. Yeah, if I can get a half-decent pair of these, that'd be good. Just adds a few points to life. That's not really what I want.
Hi there.
Good evening.
Ah, game. The game's literally. Okay. Holy shit. Uh, 20 fire res? Yes, please. So trading 10 points of poison res in for some fire res. I'll take it. Holy shit. Okay, that solves my boot problem. Oh, I could have built myself a little malice. But that's not really beneficial for casters, I don't think. So it wouldn't really matter. Plus, I'd need another Ith rune, and I don't want to do that right now.
Blessings to you.
I'm mainly just trying to gear farm right now.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Yeah, if you're watching this in the future and you're marathoning this, you can just skip this part of the stream. You don't have to watch this.
Good day.
honor to serve you.
God damn it. It's absolutely insane how much this game taunts you with gear that's so close to the right amount of sockets, but it's like one off. Like, are you serious? Or it's the right amount and it's superior. Like, really? Oh, I can get some of my poison res back from that. Sure. Shit, yeah, I'll trade that in. So now my poison res is 64.
Hello.
You still don't have it. Come on, man, you're slacking. No, you can have it.
Hi there.
I really don't want that Volge to be the best one I can make. When I know there's a higher damage one I can get out there. God damn it. Huh, breastplates can apparently roll 3 sockets at this part of the game. Too bad I really only need 2.
Blessings to you.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
That and I really need to get a shield rune word. Or just a better shield in general. Ah, fuck's sake.
Good day.
If I don't get the stuff I need by 2:45, I'm just gonna call it a night.
It is an honor to serve you.
Ah, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
Blessings to you.
So ridiculous, dude.
Hello.
God damn it. Need 3 sock, not 2.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Oh my god. Really? Again with the 3 socket superior, you've got to be kidding me. Can't make a rune word out of that.
How may I help you?
And nothing much. I'm just gear farming right now, trying to get stuff set up for next stream. Poison res plus 15 as opposed to 8. Shit, yeah, I'll take that. Probably gonna sign off. I'm gonna sign off in a few minutes if I don't get the stuff I need soon, so.
Good day.
Nope, can't even use that yet. Cold res plus 20. Cold, I think, is my weakest. Yeah, cold is my weakest res, actually, so. Dumping 9 poison res for 20 cold could actually be helpful. Be dropping 4 points of defense for it, but Might be worth it. Especially because the final boss of this act does have a cold aura, so it would be worth it to invest in that. So yeah, I think I'm going to drop this in favor of that. And my Merc can't use gloves, so I think, yeah, I'm just going to ditch that. Even though I just got it from beating the final boss of Act 1.
Hello.
Yeah, but my poison res is back down, but I just picked up that, so it kind of offsets. And I can get my poison res right back, but I'd be giving that up, so... rather wait till something of equal quality shows up.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
There are no lollies at Lolly Caesars. Yes, good to know. I'll hang on to this for now. I don't plan on using it, but it could, you know, be a good stopgap between when I get this and the splint mail, which is the highest one I can get right now. Couple more rounds of the shop, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Good day.
Okay, Elzix, dude, my man, do you have the Bardish I need? Thank you! Alright, we at least got one. There we go. Yeah, that's called the Secret Cow level. And once we finish the entirety of Act 1 here, I can show you that again.
How may I help you?
I remember when I was younger thinking it was a hack or something. But no, it's just an Easter egg. And a great place for gear farming. Let me move these. Alright. So I got what I need from Elzix finally, so I don't have to worry about him. I can just focus on getting stuff from Farah here. Looking for either a 3-socket kite shield or a 2-socketed splint mail from her.
It is an honor.
I don't need anything else. Ah, one. Lame. I have a 3-socket large shield here, which is better defense than that, but I know I can get something better. Oh, and potentially a 2-socket full helm. Although the runes I need for the rune word I want to make for the helm, I don't know how soon I'll be able to get them. So they're a bit higher level than the point of the game I'm at, so yeah. It's a bit of a pipe dream right now. Cold rest plus 13. Yeah, nothing I want. Alright, last run of the shop, and then I'm going to call it a night.
It is an honor to serve you.
What is this one? Also 72. Okay. So yeah, I'll do the rest of this gear farming stuff off screen. So yeah, we got through Act 1 tonight. That's something. I haven't done all the rune and gear farming that I want yet, but we're making progress. You know, we're getting there. Oh yeah, and since I have a bigger belt, I can hold more item slots now. And hold more potions now. It's the nice thing about higher level belts.
Good day.
And hold more. So yeah. Made some actual progress tonight. That's pretty good. If you've never played it, I recommend it. Diablo, the older ones especially are pretty fun if you're into hack and slash RPGs. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Hope you enjoyed this chill little session of Diablo 2 here, and there's probably gonna be more of this to come in the future. Well, no, obviously there will be. This is going to be an incredibly long series, getting through this game on all 3 difficulties with 8 players always on. But yeah. We'll probably be doing some exit music redux tomorrow, depending on if we can make our schedules work tomorrow. So yeah. Till next time, take care.